All right, so setting up Smart B&B, now Hospitable. This is our automation website. This gives you all the tools so all your guests get direct contact from you at all times on all your properties. So on Smart B&B, anytime somebody books, asks a question, or any interaction that you want to have with your guests, it'll automatically go out through the system. This will actually put all your Airbnb listings on autopilot. Now, once you have your Airbnb account set up, you're actually going to connect your account to Hospitable, formerly Smart B&B. And you go here on Connect Accounts, and you're going to see this tab that says Connect with Airbnb. And as you can see, in this particular dashboard, I have 42 listings in one and 13 on another. So once you connect, it's going to import all your properties right into their dashboard. And here they are. Here are all the properties, and it shows you that they're actually connected with the platform on Airbnb. So you're going to go to your properties, and you're going to have things called messaging rules. So once you go to your property, you're going to click on messaging rules, and they have something called the onboarding assistant. This basically fast tracks all your communication with your guest. You're going to click on that tab right there, and they're going to have several messaging rules that are actually defaulted in their system and that are actually easily customizable. And here are all the different messages that I pulled from their system. The new inquiry, so anytime somebody books my property, it automatically pull the guest name, the listing, the city, everything right from Airbnb. You basically don't have to do anything. The onboarding assistant pulls all that data and automatically sends your guest an automated message. Now, another great thing about Smart B&B is the reply message feature. Now, the way this feature works, it uses AI. So in this particular message, the Wi-Fi message, if any question that a guest sends you has the word Wi-Fi in it, it'll automatically pull from your listing the Wi-Fi name and password. So you have no interaction on this. It is just the system will automatically send them out. This is actually pretty cool. After a question about Wi-Fi is detected, it'll automatically just pull it. So, and you can set it up how quickly it's done, like timing. On my system, I set it up to answer instantly. And you could set this up to answer all kinds of different questions, including like parking space numbers or anything that your guests ask frequently. When you do this correctly, it will really cut down the number of questions you get from your guests. Like, let's say pool or gym question. Here it is. After the question is detected, it'll pull the guest name right from Airbnb. And in this particular case, the pool and gym are on the R level. Now, one of the things that we talked about on the previous lesson was charging people for early check-in and late checkout. And this is the way we actually get the system to actually do this for us. Anytime somebody asks a question about early check-in, it's going to automatically, after a question about early check-in, the system will automatically send them a message about what time normal check-in is, the cost of early check-in, and you put in your early check-in website right there, and the guest could actually go right in and pay for that, and you don't really have to do anything. You'll get a message from Shopify that the guest paid, and you put them on the early or late checkout list. And these are actually the preset messages that are set up in the system. This is so you could send your guests their check-in link. So when you have an Airbnb listing, you create a check-in link that gives people step-by-step picture instructions on how to get into their Airbnb. It gives them their codes. It does everything. This avoids a lot of phone calls from the guest. And basically all you have to do is set it up on Airbnb, turn on the message, the check-in link message, and the system will automatically send it to your guests. You don't have to do anything. This basically puts your listing on autopilot. Another thing for you guys who are doing Turo, I discovered that if you throw your Turo link during this message, people are twice as likely to actually click on your Turo link and look at your cars because they're already clicking on another link. Put them close together. Sometimes maybe they even click on it by mistake, and gives them a reason to look at your Turo profile. Guest recommendations are a great way to make your guests feel more comfortable in the city and make you seem like the expert that you are. This also improves your ratings on all your listings. So right through the Smart B&B system, you would set up a message like this one. This is one of their default messages, the check-in message, where I added a few local attractions that I think will be great for my guests to go to. And again, I threw in my Turo link so they, once again, if they're looking for a vehicle in Miami, they could click on my Turo link. And this goes out to the guests 2 hours after check-in. Expired pre-approvals preset message. So a lot of times people don't book your listing, but you want to continue communicating with them in case they're still looking. Smart B&B gives you that automatic. So all you do is set up your expired pre-approval message. It'll pull their message, it'll pull their name, the listing, and just follow up with them to see if they're still looking for an Airbnb. So Smart B&B gives you quite a few tools that you can use to completely automate your Airbnb business, and they're a great company to work with. If you need any additional help with them, they'll actually do about a 2-hour onboarding call with you, helping you set up all your automation tools and prepare you for success on the Airbnb platform. Now, another great thing, apart from automation, Smart B&B is great for guest communications. A lot of times when you have a lot of listings, the Airbnb site slows down quite a bit. And I find that if you're using the Smart B&B app on the go, you could actually reply to your guest communications really quickly. Now, Smart B&B has several SEO tools that help your listings perform better on the platform. Another great feature on Smart B&B is the auto review feature. So I have it set so 24 hours after somebody checks in, my listing automatically gives my guest a positive review. It's great to do this because if you give a guest a review, you're twice as likely of them giving you a review as well. They also get an automatic message letting them know how important reviews are. And this is why our reviews are always 5-star. Setting up AI questions and answers. So here on the guest experience tab is where you actually do that. You go to your questions like air conditioning, and you could actually train the AI on those questions. If somebody says air conditioner, aircon, AC not working, and then you could set up your automatic response right through here. So if you look, here's my early check-in, and there's the rule. And the system has nearly unlimited questions and answers that the AI will automatically take care of for you. Discounts, deposits, infants, kitchen, laundry, and it'll automatically send those questions and answers to all your guests without you having to do any of the heavy lifting yourself. Messaging through Smart B&B. So right through here, you actually get all your guest information. Again, sometimes when you have a lot of listings, Airbnb slows down, but Smart B&B is there for you, and you could actually handle all your guest communications directly through their app. And it helps you filter unanswered messages, because what happens if you have a large amount of message flow, Airbnb actually only shows like 20 messages at a time, and it's easy for you to actually miss reservations or messages because Airbnb just doesn't have the bandwidth. So you go to your unread messages, and you could quickly answer them right there. And you could sort them by awaiting reply. You could pre-approve your guests right from the app, not even having to go to Airbnb. If a message has been resolved, it'll disappear and it'll be good to go. So this tool is one of the most powerful tools in our arsenal, and I highly suggest you take the time to get to know the system. Right through here, all your inquiries. Right there. You can pre-approve, deny, everything right through the app. And as you can see, I just pre-approve the guests, and the system sends them their automatic message right there. Another great thing, is going to actually tell you a lot of information that you normally don't see on the Airbnb app. Because this app is actually pulling a lot of data. It'll let you know if the guest has a chance of booking, if they've already booked with someone else. All that information is going to be right here in the system for you. You can see, pulls a lot of data. It'll tell you. Sometimes Airbnb will actually hide your guest review rating. But if you're actually using Smart B&B, it'll actually pull that information. And here, like you see, this guest has an average of 5 stars, 1 public review, and they're actually verified. So that was the walkthrough on Smart B&B, now Hospitable. So as soon as you sign up, I always suggest click the help button and schedule a Zoom call with one of their product specialists. You're gonna be able to take a 2-hour training directly from Hospitable. Almost no site will actually do this for you, so make sure to check them out. As you can see, Smart B&B has continued a continued education program. So they actually right now have 8 remaining lessons that I could take with them. Remember guys, the site is always changing, and it's always a good idea to set up Zoom calls with them just to refresh if you ever want additional information while you're already in their host network. And very easy to do right through their portal, and you can pick a time that's good for you and have a Zoom call with an expert, and they'll take the time to give you a deep dive into any particular subject within the platform to make you a true expert on the Hospitable Smart B&B platform.